We be clean out here with the intros.
We're back again. The third video we're doing today. It's a hat trick.
You know, because the intros are the same.
Yes. Very non-different. Very nonchalant. Maybe sounding tired at this point, but you know it is what it is.
Yeah, you know, what are we here to talk about? I mean, I'm Vincent.
And I'm Chris, and we're here to
Talk a
talk
little bit
about
about that. Yes, Vincent, the name of. I'm kidding.
the name of you, and Chris, the name of me.
Vince McMahon.
And yes, it is true. And Chris, the name of Christopher Daniels.
For Masters.
Yes.
Yeah.
This intro has gone horribly wrong. We're gonna stop. We're gonna talk about the thing. Okay.
The Master Lock.
Yes, I'm gonna put all of you in a verbal master lock.
Interesting clip. Nice.
The intro, it was going so well, and we just fell it off a cliff and let it blow up. Okay. Moving on.
How else we're not talking about Dynamite tonight, though.
There was some dynamite in that intro when it fell off the cliff and went boom.
That's all it is.
Yeah. If we did sound effects here, there'd be one.
What are we talking about? Dude, we're here to talk about some stuff, right? We're here to talk about things. Okay.
We're here to talk about, of course, you know us, highly successful, plenty of faithful viewers. We're here to tell WWE how they can get more viewers, because we obviously have the answer.
Now treat this like a discussion, because we don't have the answers, but treat this like a discussion. And I'm not telling you to do it. We're gonna do it anyway. They have to treat this like a discussion outside.
You have
the
to.
viewers, and I do too. The viewers do.
Someone should. All of you, and you especially in the back. Definitely that guy.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's cleared up. Get good, WWE, you motherfuckers.
What is wrong with you, man? Do better.
God damn. All right, Craig, get out of here. We're done.
No, we're not done yet. We have a, short term, just get better, man. What's wrong with you? But long term, if you realistically want to be better long term, the real thing is you just gotta, make a product that people like and that isn't terrible on a weekly basis. If you pay attention to what people are saying and you take that criticism, take it seriously, make the adjustments, I think you get a good product.
Yeah, there's always flaws about listening to Twitter all the time. Of course, there is. You're not always going to get the best opinions out of Twitter, but some of them have some good opinions. And especially listening to podcasts as well. They got some good ideas. Just listen to your fans. That's really where it lies. Even when they're not right now. But listen to your fans, even when they're simply booing somebody you don't like and you kick them out of the Thunderdome. Think about why they were booing that person. Think about it, Kevin. Think about it.
Think about it, man. I know. Sometimes the air dryer in the corner making all the crowd noise that you have the microphone plugged into, it makes a bit too much noise. But just think about it for a second.
Might make you deaf, but maybe try and think about it.
Yeah, and you obviously you got yourself in a position where you're losing viewers on a weekly basis. Why not just start taking risks and start doing things? See what works, what doesn't. I think that why would new viewers come in when they know that you're not going to pay attention to them or what they want? It just doesn't make any sense.
You want to know something I'm going to talk about right now? Cinematic matches fucking amazing. They ruled.
Some of them.
WWE killed the cinematic matches.
But they both the Money in the Bank in a good and bad way.
The Money in the Bank ruled. What is it? The match with the Undertaker and AJ Styles, the Boneyard match ruled. Okay. Now when you're talking about other cinematic matches, maybe not. But
such as Swamp Fight, Velveteen Dream versus Adam Cole.
No, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah. Swamp Fight, especially not that one was rough.
I never watched either of those, so I think I'm a little bit dead. That's a little bit on me, but yeah.
Also, one final beat between Ciampa and Gargano. You don't have to. It's not the best.
That's a split one there. Ciampa and Gargano was a split one.
Yeah, I watched it. I thought it went on for a bit too long. Frankly, it's just like an hour, maybe 40 minutes of them rolling around. It's not boring like Edge Orton was, but you definitely start to feel the length of the match.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's the future of wrestling. I feel like even though this happened during the quarantine, they had to do something different. That might be the future of what it becomes, and that's kinda Underground probably made that, like, really like, reality, kind of like, here's a bunch of storylines, here's people dying, getting killed, and whatnot. It's just it might be the future of pro wrestling, you kinda gotta accept that, and it's always kind of entertaining, but, of course, sparingly, you can't always have that, especially now that we're, like, in a reality era type deal with, like, people like Daniel Bryan getting over, so you gotta have that limit, but yeah.
I think that one thing that could also be useful is just start prioritizing new talent over people like Goldberg, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
exactly, and
Goldberg,
stop using the
it's
oldies, the
in
boomers,
20
stop
years,
using those
Goldberg
old
can't do anything for you, you know?
exactly, what's Goldberg gonna do? He's gonna do a suplex and pin somebody like The Fiend or something? Come on.
And people will get more mad than that, you know? It's just not necessary to do that to yourself every time.
It's weird, I don't know how do they look at bad press? There's always bad press surrounding this company, WWE, and, it's almost like they look at that, they say, "Wow, okay," and then they move on, and they're like, "Oh, shit, that sucks, oh my god. Anyway, let's keep doing what we've been doing, let's keep doing this, maybe change a little bit of that." They change things that don't need to be changed, maybe focus on what, everyone's complaining about, maybe.
I know for me personally, a big reason that I struggle to watch NXT these days is you watch it, then you watch the main roster and you go, these guys have such a limited um, span of time they're going to be allowed to show off their talent. Because in 2 years or less, they're going to go to the main roster and they're going to be completely ruined by someone who doesn't know what they're doing. And it makes it so much more difficult to care about anything that happens there.
That's fairly true. It's kinda hard to really comparing NXT to WWE's main roster, it's weird. 'Cause when on the other hand, it's like NXT is kinda boring, they don't really have all the characters, and maybe they're trying to get there now, right? But,
I
like,
would say right now,
they've never really yeah, right now, they're okay, they're trying something, I
they're
don't
doing a
know.
lot better, in my opinion. I know they
Yeah,
struggled a lot last year, but I think they're getting
yeah,
back to what they were.
yeah. Recently, they've kind of not had the best of characters, and even when they have, it's just I don't even know if they're not the best at doing that. I feel like they're the best at, like, underdog storylines. This guy's wrestling from the underground. He's trying to come back up and win the championship. That's like NXT story right there. But on the main roster, you could do all these different storylines, and I think the most main roster storyline right now is Roman Reigns' storyline.
It's the best one. That's definitely there, you know?
Yeah, that's the most WWE shit ever. But it's in a good way though. Like that's if you want to say WWE can't book shit right, that completely throws that out the window because clearly they can because they're booking this right, and they've been booking it right since the very beginning. Nothing really has went tremendously wrong.
I think
So
it would do them a very good service if they treated everyone like Roman Reigns, you know, take them just as seriously as you treat him.
exactly, it's okay to lean on a Roman Reigns because now he's good. He's getting where he needs to be. He's on that the road to success. He's on that success. He's already made it. Honestly, he's already arrived. Like, you have to treat everyone else like that, like an Apollo or something like that. Not even an Apollo. You're someone on the almost nearing the main event, at least. At
Yeah.
least.
Because if someone like a
But yeah,
Roman gets injured, you know, who are you gonna rely on?
exactly, exactly. Because Roman gets injured, and then what? Then what do you have? You have absolutely barely anything leading SmackDown, right? So you really need. I guess you have Kevin Owens, right? But Kevin Owens is bland in and of himself, so
Well,
you
I don't
can't do
know about
that.
right now.
What do you mean?
I enjoyed him in his feud with Roman. I know that before that he was kind of struggling, but I thought that was a good showcase for him.
I guess I still don't not into Kevin Owens. I don't think he changed too much.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't think he changed too much. He just keeps calling people bitches and stuttering people. I don't know. The dramatics there are not even kind of interesting to me, but it is what it is. Like Roman's promo work, but it's not about Roman really. Just specifically about them being able to book people and them not even trying with other people. Just the lower card sucks. The mid card sucks. I mean, just look at Shorty G. Look at
Oh
Chad Gable.
God,
What the fuck is this dude do? Oh man, change your name back to Chad Gable. Oh shit, you're still a loser.
I wonder why.
So, I mean, just get better at that. It's not that hard. Clearly, you have the people to do it. Clearly. I don't know if Vince McMahon's booking this damn Roman Reigns storyline, but if he's doing that, why the fuck can you only book him? Like, God.
No, we don't want to keep you guys for too much longer, so we're just gonna start ending off here. In your opinion, what's one change they can implement that would get more people to start paying attention?
Yeah, let us know down below. That rhymed a bit.
Well, I was asking them, but I was also kind of asking you as your one final opinion.
Wait, what did you ask? I don't even know the question, my God.
Jesus. In your opinion, this goes out to everyone, but you right now, what's
Me?
one change that they can make that will help people to start putting their eyes, getting those peepers onto their league?
You said the word right there. Peepers. You know? Bring back my boy Christian. Bring back the peeps. Well, not the peeps. They can stay at home. But, bring back the guy that was in. He looks at the peeps. Bring back Christian, Captain Charisma, Christian Cage.
Right. In my opinion, I think that if you start building up a lot of talent, you start trying to build up more people and treating them like big stars. I think if you start doing that more and taking things seriously, people will start to notice and they'll start paying more attention.
Christian for peeps.
Okay, yeah, we get it. Big question mark. I understand. I love Christian as much as the next guy, but come on. All right, so you want to hit him with the plugs and we'll get out of here?
Cool. All right. So follow us on everything. We're Wrassle Graps on every platform. Literally. And on every podcasting platform, we're also Wrassle Graps. It's insane, right? Anyway, click the notification bell if you want to be notified. Subscribe, like, dislike, comment. Okay, review us on Apple Podcasts because we have a podcast. On every podcasting platform, we are on there. Please review us 5 stars. That's all that matters. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Spotify. Do all the good stuff. I think that's all it is. Share. And that's really it.
Yep, that's really it.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us as always. And hopefully you'll join us again whenever we drop another video. Have a good one.